Drill, 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 just drill all this.
Rome, Russia.
Okay, that was a waste of time. Wasting my time.
Loose rock?
Although it's not like I really have much to do at the moment. Just because. I'm not really doing anything. No, I'm doing this in the morning. On a Sunday morning. My family's at bush gardens. I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever I want anyways. They just don't like me recording. Because they think I'm talking to myself. I don't really know why. Because I used to do podcasts and record, like talk to people, record stuff anyways, so why would I be talking to myself?
Hard rock.
I do lots of audio video stuff. I know this. My dad's a pro sound engineer. But they don't, it's mostly just my mom, really.
Dad!
Like, are you talking to yourself? No! Who are you talking to? Who cares? Although, not really who cares.
Rome to Russia.
It's more like I'm recording commentary.
A new cabin has been discovered.
Once this temp job is done in like, several weeks, it should develop into a full-time job, and I get my own apartment, and then
Energy crystal.
I can really do whatever I want.
Hard rock.
Whoops. Man, the Chrome Cruiser drill's too fast. I tried to stop it so I could get the rest of the scene. Oh well. Has this eroded anymore? No. Did you not complete the erosion map? Jove. Sir.
Loose rock? Loose rock?
Hard rock. Energy crystal sync. Current Russia.
Loose rock?
Rome to Russia.
Voice acting in these games pretty good. And then we have games like, what is it, Lego Batman 2. And people are saying, oh, it's the first Lego game with voice acting. And then us older folk who've been playing Lego games since 1997 just laugh. Ha 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 ha. You suck.
Hard rock.
Little kiddies who've only ever played Traveler's Tale Lego games. Should play some real games. Oh good! The church seems. And this looks like a good place to set up base, since this isn't eroding. Alright, we're gonna set up another base here. Yeah, Traveler's Tales. It's like, okay, Lego Batman 2. Whatever it is. I mean, you know which game I'm talking about.
Dad!
Maybe it's the first Traveler's Tale game with voice acting, but still, the very first Lego game ever, Lego Island 1, had a 300-page script. You know, something like that. Something enormous. It was a few hundred pages. You can't say that Lego games don't have voice acting or anything like that. Because the first one, I mean, if you've played Lego Island 1, you know this. The whole game is basically just walking around the island, talking to a bunch of people. I mean, there's hardly any actual gameplay except racing. It's like, okay, I'm talking, and I'm racing, and way. I don't know, I don't know what to say about that, really. Sir? You can't park your tank here. You can't sleep here, officer. You can't eat that sandwich. If I can just order them to eat whenever, why can't they just pull a sandwich out of their pockets? Man, the hunger mechanic is so stupid. It's a game with a hunger mechanic. It's a Hunger game. Okay, and now I want a power station over here. And... oh wow, I messed that up, okay. That's okay, because we can put a support station here. And right there. Okay, now that base is getting set up. As soon as I get this store... oh look, they're going for the closest one, they're not going for the base that's
Power path.
other side of the map. Okay, we'll let them put that up. Oh, okay. Come on, get that so I can put a sports station up. I don't know if there's too much ore or not. We'll find out. Nope, it's not. Perfect. Ah, oh god. What was that? A little bit of lag. A little bit of... I'm not running out of hard drive space, I know that. Okay. So... although I still want to be careful that I don't run out of hard drive space. Where are we going next? That way or south? Let's go south. Because I can do this. And just wait. And... I don't know, it might be good to put up a base there too. This one is pretty far away. Yeah, this one's just really far away. Let's put a
Support station.
let's put a power support.
Go to buildings
Why?
menu.
Because, like I was mentioning before, I don't want to waste your time. And I don't want to waste my time. Because this is already going to take 2 hours. I started at sometime after 10. I don't know. Saying I'm going to take this until I eat lunch.
Tool store.
I should be done by the time I eat lunch. By the time I start to prepare lunch, I mean. You know what I mean. It's weird.
Power path.
Why did I choose this one?
Power path.
No, the materials
Energy
are already
crystal.
down, so they just put the barriers down and pick up any excess, and then that's it. Punk? What are you doing not getting barriers?
Oh. Oh.
Okay, well, hey, get more barriers. Right here. Sir? Ah, sirs. Gosh. Stick your face in the berry. I guess someone else had the order for it. Fine. Which means it'll get built momentarily. I guess. Shovel some... oh, hey. Oh, you told him to shovel the rubble? I'm gonna shovel it first! Oh, you're gonna not finish the job either. Hey. You punks on the strategy guide. And we're going to support a station because I feel like it. Also means I can do
Teleport Rock Raider to planet.
this. Okay, that's fine. I have my cap of raiders. Whatevers. The game's starting to slow down. Oh my god. I need a transport truck. Which means I gotta go all the way over here to get it. That's a problem. Get a driver. Huppa, 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 huppa. Let's upgrade it. Good enough. Anything important down here? No? Okay. Oh, yes, there is. Oh gosh, I don't know where to drill first. if I remember right, if I go to the right and up, it takes me
Go
to a
to
dead
buildings
end.
menu.
So
Hard rock.
let's go this way first, because we're just strip mining everything anyways. Did someone die? Maybe I just got another support. Oh yeah, I was building another support station.
A new cavern has been discovered.
Okay, I'll take that. It's small. This cavern was a waste of my time. How far south can we go? Already south on the Mason-Dixon line. Yup, like watching NASCAR. What is it with rednecks in NASCAR? Or just like anything in NASCAR? NASCAR's... I like NASCAR as a kid. But they just drive in circles. At least for... That's what, Daytona and Talladega... And I think some of the others are not quite ovals.
Teleport Rock
I know
Raider
there's a
to
couple
planet.
NASCAR tracks that are not ovals and actually have right turns,
Dad.
but I just don't like NASCAR too much anymore.
Dad.
I prefer F1 only because
Landslide.
it's just the tracks are more varied. That's really it. I just like seeing the varied tracks. Driving 500 laps in an oval is okay if you're trying to perfect your line. And
Loose rock.
I mean, or not really. I mean, yeah, perfecting your line.
Loose
You
rock.
perfect one line. That's it. It's not like, hey, turn 2. You have to do this thing, and then... Oh, hey, okay. Then you gotta watch out if you go through this hammerhead and other thing, but whatever. But no, it's just go on the outside, turn left, you know, let off
An
the
energy
throttle,
crystal
and
has
go on the outside, right. And you just do that 500 times, or...
Cabin floor.
No, I guess you do that 1,000 times if it's 500 laps. However many laps you do, I don't know. Just 'cause boring. Just like Rock Raiders. Rock Raiders can get boring without new maps. And even then, the mechanics are all the same. It's like, okay, I'm playing on a new map. Great. But it's Hyrule Field. Almost this whole back a little bit. Let's go with that one.
Cabin floor.
I can drill through.
Hard rock.
Look, almost this entire radar.
Cabin floor.
Max zoomed out. Almost every single square is cavern floor, except for one
Solid
bit
rock.
of solid rock. This is Hyrule Field, and even like, unless you modify the original game's mechanics, like changing vehicles, changing things raiders can or can't
A
do,
new cavern has
I think
been
it just is going to
discovered.
be kind of boring after you've played through it for so long. Because I first got this game, or actually my brothers got this for their birthday. I think I was 9. So
Loose
I've
rock.
been playing this for a long time. And as a youngin',
Cabin
I never...
floor.
I can't remember how far I got. I know I couldn't do Lake of Fire. I think I got to Back to Basics and got my face wrecked. And we all did anyways. And I never saw Rocky Horror. I know that. And then recently, you know, in the past couple years, I actually attempt things with my
Dad.
adult mind that isn't a cabbage. And suddenly, hey, wow, this game is incredibly easy. How did I ever lose before? Not only that,
A new
hey,
cavern
all of
has
these
been
earlier levels that
discovered.
aren't Back to Basics are incredibly easy. How did I ever lose? Then, like, stuff like Don't Panic. Like, oh wow, it's Don't Panic. Yeah, don't panic because there's a shortcut. I mean, the game is just so incredibly easy. And yeah, it was made for kids. That's why we gotta make things harder and we gotta make more complex game mechanics. Brr, brr, brr. So I like community maps.
cabin has been
Strategy.
discovered. Loose rock.
The strategy is always going to be the same. Drill everything. Wait.
Dirt. Loose rock.
Because I can say one thing. In Time Raiders, I'm putting a little bit of emphasis on water. Because
Zoom in.
I've got a boat that can drill. And I've got a boat that has monster killing lasers. It's more like a hovercraft, because it can travel on land. But, okay, sure, let's get more raiders. Sure, whatever. See, that way, it's like you're not always on ground drilling everything. You figure, okay, there's some water here, but I know I should look around all these different water caverns for a place to get out. Then I can move my command ship through there, but wait, there are some monsters that can kill it. So hey, let's take this boat and then kill the monsters first. It's not so complex, but at least it's something different, and that's what I want from Rock Raiders. I want the same boring drilling. We went through 25 levels of the same thing. You know how many levels had slugs? 2. Not counting the tutorials. You know how many times they're a threat? Once. Why? Because in Rock Hard, they don't do anything. Like I think it's 8 raiders, and then they start coming out. And they immediately go back in their hole. Yeah. Back to basics. You get 10 crystals. They start coming out, and they never stop. Okay. And I'm gonna put more emphasis on slugs, too, because...
Loose rock.
I mean, not having them so overpowered and so many of them that they just wreck you. I want to make them common enemies where they can actually shoot with a beam and watch them die. And yeah, I can do that. The only problem is that Time Raiders is so screwed up that they don't do anything. They emerge from their hole, they sit there. Emerge from a wall, they sit there. And that's a really big problem with Rock Raiders, is that it's like, okay,
Solid
I've got this
rock.
problem, I have no idea why it's happening. Because I put my custom slugs, they're not really custom either, it's like yeah, they have different health values, but like, okay, they... Sneezing.
Teleport Rock Raider to planet.
I need a tissue. Okay. Oh, where was this?
Loose
Something
rock?
about... Oh, slugs. Yeah. Well, custom slugs, yeah, they have different health values, fine, but
Cabin floor.
like, they're not really that different from the regular slugs. I can put them in back to basics. They don't do anything.
Rock?
They just sit there. They emerge, and they sit there. They don't even go back into the hole. They just don't move. And then I get other weird problems. Like with the assault cruiser, which was a hovercraft that could carry vehicles across land and water. And then it started depositing them into tool stores. And then I found out the tunnel transport started doing the same thing, so it wasn't with the vehicle. So I figure it must be with my command ships, which are mobile tool stores. Okay. So...
Rome to Russia.
What's different with my tool stores? They...
Rome to Russia.
Actually, what is different? They don't train explosive experts, but that's it. Otherwise, they're the same. It's a different animation. They're the same. It's the same thing. Just what's different? I don't know.
Loose rock?
That's part of the reason why I can't really... I lose motivation to mod Rock Raiders, because, okay, I try to mod, I get some crazy unrelated to anything problem. It's like, okay, slugs don't do anything. Fine. slugs still don't do anything. Oh, okay, fine. Or I'll get, or I'll find out something really stupid that no one knew before. Like, okay,
An energy crystal has been found.
monsters, I try to get them to do stuff.
An energy crystal has
You know, I
been
disable
found.
their ability to
Loose rock.
gather boulders. Okay.
A new
You know that
cavern has been
monsters
discovered.
will sometimes just walk to your base without a boulder and wreck it. And, oh, hey, crystals. Cool. Hey, this cavern wasn't a waste of my time. But, yeah, you know that... crystals.
Solid rock.
Monsters will sometimes just walk towards your base and wreck it without a boulder. Okay. So that made me think, hey, maybe just disabling their ability to carry boulders would make them never carry boulders, and then they would always walk towards your base and wreck it directly. No. Turns out that a monster that is coded to be unable to gather a boulder will emerge and sit there. And that's it. They don't do anything. Occasionally, they will emerge, walk towards your base, hit it once, and stand there. So, and I've even tried just disabling their throwing animation. They get in range, they sit there. So, a rock monster, actually just any monster's AI, is reliant on the fact that they're coded to always always be able to gather boulders and throw them. And I thought about this. Like, okay, so how come slugs don't have this problem? And it turns out I have no idea. But I figure something related might be why my slugs just sit there. Because they emerge from a hole, they sit there. Fine. Why can't I hear the power station? And it didn't really make any sense. It was just like, oh, okay. My slugs are just dumb. Except they shouldn't be. Fine. And then I do a bunch of experiments with monsters, and like, okay, they should be doing something. And I don't know, I have the boulders, so I thought of a few workarounds for boulders. Where is my current pressure? But it's really, really annoying. There it is. How I've got monsters that need boulders, but I want to replace boulders with missiles.
Cabin floor.
So I've got monsters that gather missiles. Because, well, man, allergies or something. So, like, I get a big dilemma. It's like, okay, you can only have one boulder model because it's global. Alright, I want missiles on, like, a couple monsters so that they shoot from far away and they wreck your buildings. Okay. And I say, alright, I want to disable boulder stuff on these monsters. Okay, it doesn't work. Now, I looked up a couple workarounds, and one workaround was, it's something in the AI file for each level, the PTL file. There's something you can do which makes monsters just choose a random square in the map, a random accessible square, and then go there. And then, I guess, just wreck whatever's in the way. Alright, except that since it's a level AI file, it would affect every monster. So every monster would always just move around randomly. That's not really what I want to do. Okay, fine, I'll follow you. And so it's just like, I don't know what to do. I either do global random move, because if you do monster-specific random move, they kind of just stay in the same general area and just shuffle around. It's like you can take these 9 squares right here, the monster will just shuffle around there, and you can choose how often they'll move. And I can think for how long. So I don't know. I might just downsize the boulder and make it fire from a missile cannon anyways. Just like, okay, now it shoots boulders. Wow. And then monsters will collect, I guess, baseball-sized boulders and then throw them. Which doesn't make any sense. But it's like, I don't know what else to do, because monsters need boulders. And I haven't really experimented with this yet. I don't know if I can... yeah, I will like, have a monster throw the boulder, but try to resize the boulder during that throwing animation, so it's basically invisible when it comes out. Oh, okay. Got these. So, like, really, I got weird workarounds that just look ugly. Or... And another thing I don't like about...
An energy crystal has been found.
About the boulders is that, okay,
An
they
energy
slow the
crystal
monster
has been
down.
found.
I think it's about 20%. So, hey, since monsters almost always want to collect boulders, but you want the monster to be
An
fast,
energy crystal
you have to
has
make it
been found.
ridiculously fast to compensate for the boulder slowdown. Okay, well that's fine. I don't want my monster to move 5 blocks per second, but I want it to move fast. So, is there anything left to drill? Did I drill this whole thing out? Yeah, it's like, I don't want my monsters to be so ridiculously fast that it's unrealistic. But they have to carry boulders because they have to. And...
Solid rock.
And okay, it's like I can make them not carry boulders after a certain health.
Solid rock.
But then they act like lemons. I mean, there's probably some fine-tuning I can do. But I think I tried to disable their boulder carrying ability by saying the minimum health needed is like 110. And since emerging monsters always start with 100, they can't carry boulders. Fine. Oh yeah, I've got this stuff to draw. So I end up with lava that doesn't erode when it should.
Cabin floor.
And also, I end up with monsters that just don't... I think they just stood around and didn't do anything. Like lemons. I always say lemons. Not lemmings. Lemons. Like the stuff that, you know, you squeeze and you make the lemonade. And then you try to sell the lemonade and then the police comes to you and say, hey, 10-year-old kids, you need a permit in order to sell food products. But since a minor can't legally enter into a contract, then you're trying to get them to do something illegal so police can arrest themselves. But whatever.
Reinforced wall.
Reinforced wall! Okay. What more to talk about? I already talked about modding. Haven't been really talking about the map, other than that it's huge. And I'm guessing the lava is supposed to erode more, but it's not.
Solid rock.
For those interested, I used Lake of Fire's erosion parameters, except I changed the, I think it's erode lock from 300 to 250. If you look at it, you'll know which one I'm talking about. But it stopped. I don't know why it stopped. It should keep going.
A landslide has occurred. Lava. A landslide has occurred.
A landslide has
landslide
occurred. Okay, whatever. Whatever's happening. Ooh. I think. What if I can put crystals on this
Energy
wall?
crystal T. A landslide has occurred. A landslide has occurred.
This doesn't work on flat ones.
A landslide has occurred. A landslide has occurred. Energy crystal T.
Probably works on flat ones, or like not seams, but ones
A
that actually
landslide
have
has
crystals.
occurred. Energy crystal T. A landslide has occurred. A landslide has
crystal.
occurred.
Solid rock.
A landslide has
I hope I don't
occurred.
crash my game.
A landslide has occurred. A landslide has occurred.
Solid rock.
Okay, whatever. We're done. We're done with that. Is there any more to drill? I'm just gonna scan up and down. So I honestly don't see any more to drill, which means I'm done. If there's no more to drill, I'm gonna finish, because otherwise I'm just waiting for crystals to be collected, and there's not 300. There's over 100. I can confirm that. Oh, hey, there's more to drill. There's definitely over 100.
Cabin has been discovered.
But not 300. I don't know where Joev gets the idea that he's got 300 crystals, but he said he wasn't sure if it was. Still, why would you make a level that, you know, you collect 300 crystals? It just takes forever. It's like, what's the difference between collecting 50 hours in Rocky Horror? Yeah, collecting 50 hours. No, excuse me. What's the difference in collecting 50 crystals in Rocky Horror and 300 crystals in Erode and Conquer? Answer, 2 hours. Although this isn't taking me 2 hours.
Solid rock.
It's taking me over an hour.
Loose rock.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, it doesn't take as long because I'm speeding up the game to 300%. And you can't do that without debug keys, so that's kind of a little bit of cheating on my part, but the game goes so slow anyways. Okay. Let's just drill this because we can. There's no fear of erosion. Joev. Also Siren for not completing all the erosion options.
Hard rock.
Sir. I mean, I'm talking about the map creator. Erosion options. 03 and 06, we gotta have more than that. Give us 00 through 0A. Or whatever it is. More options for erosion, because erosion is an okay game mechanic. Although I still don't like it that much. It's just, it's more micromanaging for me.
Drill wall.
It's like, oh no, something's eroding. Gotta put a power path, damn. Oh no, raiders aren't listening, and everything's eroding. Oh.
An energy crystal has been found.
Why is it? Hey, crystal, okay. Let's drill more. Ah! Any more to drill, any more to drill, any more to drill. No. I wish there was a button to just say, like, percentage of rock drilled. Remnants enemies 6.8%. So you know you gotta find that one MT that's hiding in the side room that you didn't see because one of the doors and whatever. Anymore. Oh well, I noticed one thing that Joev did. In this level, he did not put, like, everything towards the, what are they called? The boundary rock. Like, the rock that's hard-coded to always be around a level, so that it doesn't crash and cause naughty things to your computer should you drill towards the very edge of a level. I think the only part is, like, down, yeah, like, right here. And that's no big deal. What?
Zoom out.
No. But
Solid rock.
I think if I turn around, I can probably debug this.
Rubble.
Yeah, I'm pressing period
Solid
on
rock.
this wall, and I can't go any further. That's boundary rock. You can't break it. If you do, the game breaks. I guess.
Cabin floor.
It's just not allowed to break. And what is it?
Solid rock.
Is it numpad 3?
Solid rock.
Solid rock. Pad 1, 2, 3, period. I mean, period is, 2, 3.
Rubble.
Sir? I don't know. It is a mystery. Okay, well, it looks like I'm done. I guess I can teleport up vehicles if you really care for me to teleport vehicles. Where did that Chrome Crusher go? But really, I mean, that was Erode and Conquer. can't even find my closest tool store. It's over this way.
Power path.
Yeah, I made 3 bases. 1 major base, 2 auxiliary bases. I fell and... I'm stretching. So let's see, what did I do? At the beginning, I teleported down raiders. I brought the buildings up. That's 1. I moved my base at least 50 squares away. I made 3 bases far away. That was 2. 3, I find a recharge scene that's accessible. I did that. It's in the northwest corner. Collect 300 crystals, or until you get bored. I have 77. And
Rome,
I'm about to get
Unit teleported.
81. 82. So... Where are you going? Dummy? Right there. Fine, I'll just destroy this base.
Unit teleported safely. Unit teleported safely.
There. No auxiliary base for you. Take it to the closest one.
Cabin floor.
Dare I say it again? No. Okay. I know I've got about... I've got close to... I've got over 100 crystals
Cabin floor.
invested around. Like, I've got in my inventory and invested, so... Lower the requirement to 100, and this level would be doable. I mean, actually doable, not just disable NERPs until you get bored of it. If NERPs were disabled, I mean, NERPs didn't even matter. Alright, so let's... Where are my crystals? Are they up here? Alright, well... I think I'm gonna stop this for now. This was Erode and Conquer by Joe of 14. I'm gonna leave a link to his channel and the topic, yes, the topic on Rock Raiders United, where you can get this map if they're not up by the time you see this video. Be patient, because I have to wait until he gets online to ask him about where the topic is, in case I don't find it myself. So, until then, have fun playing Rock Raiders.